Okay, hi everybody, it's Miss Evelyn here. Hope everyone in P5 is doing well. Today we are learning about squirrels, as you can see. We've got 3 different kinds of squirrels on this first slide. At the bottom we can see a red squirrel, and the 2 on the left and the right are grey squirrels. Right, so what is a squirrel? Squirrels are small rodents found all over the world. There are more than 200 different species in the world. They live in forests and cities and are herbivores, but they have been known to eat eggs and insects. So we can see 3 words here in bold, and I'm wondering if we know what those words mean. So, what is a rodent? A rodent is a type of animal. Here are 3 different types of rodents. I wonder if anybody recognizes them. So we know squirrels are rodents, and over on the left, I'm sure you guys know what that is. That is a rat. And in the middle, what do we have there? It's the animal that we learnt about last week. It is a beaver. And over there on the right, he's got his own Disney film. That is a chipmunk. So we've got a rat, a beaver, and a chipmunk. And we also know that squirrels are rodents too. So there are more than 200 different species of squirrels in the world. What could species mean? So there are more than 200 different types of squirrels in the world. So a species is a special type. Right, and they live in forests and cities and are called herbivores. What could a herbivore be? We know that herbivores don't usually eat eggs and insects, as it says here. They have been known to eat eggs and insects. That's not very herbivore of them. A herbivore is an animal that just eats plants. Okay, next slide. Squirrel life. So, like all rodents, a squirrel's teeth grow continuously. That means they continue to grow, they don't stop growing, which means they have to gnaw, that's gnaw, on things to keep their teeth the right size. What could gnaw mean? So they need to keep their teeth the right size, they need to keep them nice and short, so they need to gnaw. What could gnawing be? You can see down here some things that squirrels have gnawed on. So gnawing is like chewing. We can see on the left we've got a window. Some squirrels got into somebody's house and it has chewed or gnawed the wooden window. And then next to it we've got the tree. We can see the squirrels have gnawed the bark off the tree. Okay, next slide. Where could we find squirrels? I've got 3 pictures here. Let's start on the left. This one. Where could this little guy be? We can see some railings and some trees. This guy is in a park. In the park. Next to him, I'm sure we recognize where this is. We've got lots of buildings. Hong Kong is an example of one. In the city. And then over here, what do we call a place with lots and lots of trees? That is the forest. So we can find squirrels in the park, in the city, and in the forest. Squirrels in winter. Squirrels can find it hard to find food all year round. So they bury lots of nuts and seeds to dig up and eat in the winter time. Here are some nuts. Okay. We've got this one, looks a little bit like a brain on the inside. That is called a walnut. So this one is a walnut. And then these ones, they look like the letter C and their name is cashew. So we've got walnuts and cashews. This one looks like the C and it is called cashew. And finally, down here, green on the inside, we call these ones pistachios. That is pistachios. And over here we can just see a squirrel digging up some nuts. Beautiful stuff. So we've got walnuts, cashews, and pistachios. Let's go. Squirrels also face some dangers. So, because they live so close to humans, such as in the city or in parks where there are lots of people, and some people think they are pests. So, a pest is an animal or plant that does something bad. So, for example, if you were growing rice and you found you had another plant growing in your rice that you did not want to be there, that plant would be a pest for you because you wouldn't be able to eat that plant and it's taking up space where you could have your rice. So, how are squirrels pests? Well, we know they like to gnaw on things. And if you remember, we saw a picture of a window that a squirrel had gnawed. If a squirrel came into your house and started eating the windows, it would definitely be a pest. It would be doing something bad to you. So, because of this, the biggest danger to squirrels is us. That's humans. Let's see. What are some dangers for squirrels? In this picture, what can we see? We've got lots of trees chopped down. This used to be a forest. We call this deforestation. That's deforestation. Over here, what can we see? We've got a really big bird. This kind of bird likes to eat squirrels, and it is called an eagle. So we've got deforestation and eagles. And also, here's another one, cars. So if you're a squirrel and you're trying to cross the road, you will not be looking out for cars because you're not used to doing that. So squirrels get hit by cars too. So deforestation means they have nowhere to live. The eagles want to eat them and the cars could hit them. So those are some dangers for squirrels. Finally, let's have a little bit of a quiz. So, which one of these is not a rodent? So remember, a rodent is the type of animal that a squirrel is. So, A, a chipmunk, B, a beaver, or C, a raccoon? Let's see if you can remember. The correct answer is raccoon. There is a picture of a raccoon. Well done to anybody who said C. Next question. Name 2 places you could find a squirrel and 1 type of nut. Here are the pictures of the nuts again, just in case you forgot. So, 2 places you could find a squirrel. You could find them in the park, in the city, or in the forest. Well done if you got 2 of those. And 1 type of nut. So let's go through these again. This one, called a walnut. This one, a cashew nut. And this one, a pistachio. So well done if you managed to remember one of those as well. And finally, oh, actually, no, I think we've got 2 questions left. Nearly the last question. Which one of these is not a threat to squirrels? So a threat is the same as a danger. So which one of these is not a danger to squirrels? We've got deforestation, that's when the trees are chopped down. We've got cats, you guys know what a cat is. And we've got cars, I know you guys know what cars are as well. Let's see, which one of these was not a threat to the squirrels? It was cats. Well done, anybody who said B. And finally, how many species of squirrel are there? So remember, species means different types. How many different types of squirrels do we have? You've got A, 20, B, 200, or C, 150. Let's see, I'll give you 2 seconds to think of it. The correct answer was B, 200. All right, that's a lot of different squirrels. Remember, everybody, what did we learn about squirrels today? We learned where they live, what they do, and some dangers to them. Okay, All right, that's all for now. Thank you very much, P5. Have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye. Try to stop this now.